Hey, how is everyone? I'm hoping that you've read my post regarding the B12 deficiency and seen the signs and symptoms. I'm going to go through with you how I was feeling regarding this. As I'm just about to have my second injection, um, I've got to say, it was something I really didn't know about. I was completely unaware of, and it's not something that a lot of people tend to get tested for. Um, I noticed in myself, there were certain things. I'm obviously on some medication as it is, so a lot of things that I was feeling was getting blamed on the medication. For example, I was noticing myself being tired a lot. And I mean, not just, oh, I'm feeling a bit tired. I mean, exhausted when I shouldn't be. Um, Lack of appetite. And I mean, to the point where I could actually go a couple of weeks without realising I haven't eaten. Who does that? Nobody does that. Having to be reminded to eat something unless it was actually scheduled, then it would already be in my head. But I would generally forget to eat, and how do people would look at you weird. How do you forget to eat? But it would just skip my mind. Um, but it was, again, it's not something I thought was worthy of going to the doctor. I thought it had passed. I was just not feeling hungry. Um, I've had this for quite some time. Well, I say some time, some years. Um, no matter what I was doing, my weight loss was getting quite dramatic in some places, to the point where I think my lowest I was down to about 46 kilos. So, I know I'm only 5 foot, but still, that's a little bit too light for a 43-year-old woman. Um, but the sign, if I look back, the signs were clearly there. But when it's something you're not looking for, or something you're not aware of, you don't tend to pay as much attention, especially when you're still operating the way that you do. Um, as most of you may or may not be aware of, I suffer with chronic nerve pain as well, which I take gabapentin, duloxetine, propranolol for. So a lot of the time, anything I feel is masked by the amount of medication that I'm currently receiving. So it's taken, I'd probably say, into the fourth year. Um, and I'm, it's horrible. It really is horrible. My, anxiety, when I don't suffer anxiety, depression when I don't, I don't suffer with depression, but without realizing it. To the point where you think that you're actually losing your mind, or it's all in your head, because nobody's helping confirm that these feelings, this way that you're feeling, the way that your body is feeling, is not actually normal. And because you just kept getting pushed to the side, or they play with your medication, you don't actually know what's wrong, and you constantly end up feeling this way and just feeling worse and worse, to the point where you have erratic behavior, and things don't add up in your own head, and you really, really just want to scream at somebody. um, I am really, really hoping that these B12 injections are going to make a difference. As I said, I'm going to be taking my second one later on this morning. Well, later on this afternoon. And obviously, I can't say how I'm feeling. All I know is my arm hurts. Yeah, it does feel like it's been punched. Um, I'm like, I don't really know how to say, apart from the fact that I've just been arguing with myself and feeling like this is all my fault. I'm feeling things that are happening on my because of me, because I'm not putting the effort in, because I'm not trying hard enough. And it's that battle that you've got in your own brain, which is tiring. When my body is fighting as well, my other nerve issue, it is so tiring. I do want to see how these injections help. By the time that I've had all 6, obviously I think I get another blood test at the end, to see obviously whether or not it's made a difference, and then from then on it'd be every 3 months, depending on how much my B12 has increased. So it does answer a lot of questions. I can say yes to every single thing on the signs and symptoms, without a doubt. It is covered everything that I've been feeling at the moment, and it is something I've just never crossed my mind. Also, without even trying my reduction in meat, I didn't even realise I was that bad. To be honest, it's just sometimes the vegetarian or vegan meal looks nicer and the meat doesn't look too appetizing. So, unless I'm going somewhere I know where the meat is going to be beautiful, I do tend to go for the vegetarian meals, and I do tend to eat a lot of them at home. So, I'm going to go and get this second injection. It'll be in the other arm this time. As they said, they tend to alternate the arms. If you've got any questions or anything you want to ask, please send me a DM with B12 and a little question mark. If you're really interested, please subscribe to my subscription channel. I'm not very good at this sort of saying how I feel, because I feel I'm not really getting it through my head. Even though I've been given this diagnosis, it's still a bit sort of, is it really that much difference? Does it really make that much? Even though I can say yes to all the symptoms. So that's all I've got at the moment. I'm going to keep you informed, because we have got another 5 injections to go. And I think the blood test on top. So I'll keep you posted, and I hope you follow me back and subscribe. Cheers, everyone. Take care of yourself.